Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, 2 weeks ago, Ntswaki, Kortjass and SABELO NTSOAKI got married at the breathtaking Forest Estate in Kokstad. Now, this wedding truly was something they always had dreamed of. Just take a look at this. We're here at the exotic and tranquil Ingeli Forest Lodge in Kokstad, KwaZulu-Natal, to witness the wedding of Ntswaki Kortjass and SABELO NTSOAKI. Let's hear how they're feeling before they say I do.
I'm excited that people traveled all the way from Joburg, from Pretoria, from Nelspruit, from Cape Town, from across the country to come. You know, that's like 1,000 kilometers for some of them. From Joburg, it's like 700 kilometers to come and share this moment with us.
I've been planning this for quite a while. So finally the day's here, you know, so very excited. My dress is made by the bridal house in Newly-weds, Pretoria.
By far, the most emotional moment of the day was watching the bride's 4 brothers walk her down the aisle in memory of their late father that passed just a year prior.
Going to marriage, I wish them to know God and to know that what happens today is because God is alive.
Well, you know what they say, life is not a race, but it is a marathon, and of course backed by those that support you, backed by those that love you, and that is the epitome of what we saw today. Not only did we see elegance, class, glamour, and of course sophistication in the bride, but we have got her goons, we've got her bodyguards as her brothers that ushered her down the aisle, of course, in absence of her father. I just want to say from Afternoon Express, from the entire Cordova family, light, love, happiness, prosperity, and of course you heard about the many more kids, right?
Yeah, we did. We heard about that part.
Wrapping it up today, how does it feel? How does it feel in this moment, seeing your loved ones, your nearest and dearest coming out to celebrate you and just to say salute?
It's out of this world, man. Out of this world. How do you express feelings when you're overjoyed? I'm overjoyed.
First and foremost, I'd love to thank my brothers for honoring my father in this way. It was a very special moment for me. I think that was the highlight of this beautiful day.
Well, thank you for inviting us, of course, letting us into such an intimate moment, letting us into such a beautiful moment, and a day that we will all truly remember. What a special, special day, again, allowing us in as the Afternoon Express family to stand next to you as you both say I do. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
I mean, I have to just start with the bride, of course. How weird is that? That was just 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Are you having like an out-of-body moment saying that you are definitely a Mrs. now? Yes, girl. How does it feel for you?
Well, it's surreal. It's surreal. You know, we did quite a lot of planning that went into the wedding. And so right now, just having an out-of-body experience and watching that, wow. I think I was on autopilot on the day, so I didn't really visualize it like that, but yo, that's beautiful to see. It's actually making me quite emotional.
Yeah, and I get the same kind of goosebump feeling, seeing where you started off on social media. Do not knock it until you've tried it. SABELO, you have to give us the lowdown. How did this love story start?
Look, it's... She has her own version. I have my own.
Okay.
There's an argument on who sent the friend request.
First.
She did, obviously. But pride says no. So I'll accept that I did.
Okay, yeah. You can't accept the first step.
And then she DM'd me. Yeah. She did.
What did that DM say? Hey, baby, I'm going to shoot my shot.
Oh, goodness.
Well, It's a weird experience because she invites me, friend requests, I accept, and then she messages me to thank me for inviting her. So it was.
Does that even make sense to you, though?
So yeah, no, it was. Advice is accept that friend request. Reply to the DMs.
Because you never know.
You never know what's going to happen.
And we fast forward years later, 2 kids later, a beautiful wedding ceremony later. I mean, what have you guys been up to since that you've said I do until now?
Well, he's partially back at work.
Okay.
Partially, but we planning our traditional wedding now. Yep, there's a part 2.
Oh my goodness, I hope that you're going to allow us on the ride with you.
Yeah, so I'm currently just working on the logistics of the second traditional wedding. And he's here and there, so we've just been planning that. We're quite exhausted. It's a daunting task, eh? Oh, planning a wedding.
I can only imagine.
Quite daunting and exciting at the same time, but the welcoming of the bride at his home still needs to happen.
Yeah, and why is that so important to you, Sabelo? Because obviously we see the white wedding, which seemed like there was nothing missing. There was everything and more. But now you're going to do a part 2. Why are both ceremonies so special to you?
Primarily, we need to observe our African customs. It's really important. We need to observe the fact that we didn't come to this world from thin air. There's people who came before us. There's customs that were created over time. And we need to observe that when she marries into the Sibiyas, she doesn't just marry Sabelo Sibiya. No. She marries into the Sibiyas, and there's customs that were created over generations that we need to observe. We need to thank them that we're here today. And we need to, of course, ask for blessings, that they give us this union blessings. Yes.
Well, if the first ceremony was anything to go by, the second ceremony will only be bigger, better and more extravagant. I don't even know how you will get bigger and better, because that seemed like everything and more. Well, congratulations again to Mr. and Mrs. Sibiya.
Thank you so much.
Now, after the break, to join us in a quick wrap-up chat, we have all of our incredible guests. See you after the break.